What's up, guys? Today I'm going to show you how to take off your door panel on a first gen Ford Probe. This is the GT model with manual window regulator, manual everything. So the first thing you want to do is take this off. Okay, now I broke mine because I just pulled it off, so what you don't want to do is just pull it off. Okay, so this one's broken, but I do have one that is not broken, so I can show you what it looks like when it's not broken. See, it's got this little clip here that holds it in place. So what you have to do is you can either pull the clip off that way, try to get it out and then pull it off like that, take the clip off, or if you put it back, let me put it back so I can show you. Okay, so now it's like that. What you can also do is you can see this tab here, this little red tab. You can pull it up over that tab and push it in, and that will also unlock it. Whichever's easier for you. But once you get that off, like I said, don't just pull it off because you'll break it like I did. Now I only have one good one, so I'm going to put this one back on the driver's side. So once you get that off, okay, you got one screw here inside the door handle. You got one screw right here. My panel broke, so I just took the screw out. I didn't break it, it was already broken, but I figured I'd just take the screw out anyway because it's not doing anything. So once you get that screw out, you get that screw out. You have 3 screws, one there, one there, and one there on the armrest. And then once you take all those 5 screws out, it'll basically just pop right off. Now, one thing I do want to mention is when you start taking these screws out for the armrest will actually physically come off from the door panel. So when you take these screws out, the armrest will just pop off and you take it off and leave it to the side. I'll do that now. Okay, so I got the armrest off. Like I said, there's the 3 screws there. I left them in there. The whole thing just pops off. Once you get the screws out, it just comes right off. It really doesn't even pop. It's held in by the screws. So once you take those 3 screws out, there's nothing holding it anymore. It will just fall. So I got them. I got the armrest off. I got this bolt out of here. Now, one thing, like I said before, you don't want to just pull something like this. Okay, this has a rod on the other side that the handle pulls to open the door, so you don't want to just pull this out. It actually locks. The rod has a lock on it, so if you just pull it, you might break something. So you don't want to do that. So this is what it looks like with the armrest off. Now I'm going to, okay, so what you want to do, when I first took this door panel off, or I tried to take the door panel off the first time, I took the screws off and everything and I pulled over here, but it was not a good idea because I'll show you when I get it off what happened. But basically there's a piece of plywood or something that the carpet is attached to, and it got wet, so when I pulled it, it bent, and now it's bent like this. So I wouldn't pull it from here, I would start pulling it from over here. Okay, now it's hard to do this with one hand, but basically just pop it out. Okay, just like that, all the way around. Okay, there's another one here. There's a couple all along the bottom, so you just got to feel for them. See, there's one of the little plastic clips that came out, but they're all along the bottom. There's a couple on the sides, both sides. Okay, so now when you pop all those out, the door panel will come off. Let me see if I can. So you lift it up and you pull it back over the lock, and then inside here, get a good view, Okay, there is the rod. It's not locked on mine because I didn't lock it. I knew I was going to be taking it back off. So kind of pull the door panel towards you, and this plastic piece here is what locks it. It'll be like that. That means it's locked. So you push it off like that, and then you pull the rod out the bottom. Also be careful because once you do that, there is nothing holding the door handle anymore. So that just fell out. Careful not to break it. And then yeah, there's your door panel off. Now the reason I took the door panel off is because I just replaced these speakers yesterday, and I need to put some self-tappers in here because it's not exactly tight. Okay, so like I mentioned before, see, mine's all wet, it's all stained, it must have gotten wet. I do know that my window leaks a little bit, so it's probably from that. But yeah, see this piece of, I'm not really, it's like that compressed, that fake wood stuff. But anyway, I'm gonna take this off, take the whole thing off, go to Home Depot or something, and get one new one, and cut it up to be the same, and replace it. The noise is my cousin, Mazda Speed 3. We got a couple cars here. We got the Mazda, we got the Ford Probe, that's my baby, and the Mustang, which is also my baby. So yeah, those are our project cars. This one we replaced the motor in. It sounds good right now, but he's doing some work to that. But yeah, so and just be careful of these clips. If they come out like mine did, you can just put them back in. See, this one's kind of broke, so I probably won't put it there, but this one's missing, so I'll put it there. And yeah. All right, so you're not really gonna be able to see what I'm doing inside the door, but like I said, you gotta put that rod back on the handle first before you do anything else. Okay, so I got the rod on the handle. Now what you can do, like, you know, you gotta put it over the lock and push it down. Now that it's in place, you can start pushing the pins back in, the little plastic clips. All right, so I got the armrest on. I got that screw in there. Like I said, that screw doesn't matter for me. The only thing left is the window, whatever the fuck you call it. Window handle, window roller, whatever. Oh, I think I forgot to mention this before. There's a little plastic washer that goes between them. So yeah, be mindful of that. And get this bitch on. All right, so there you go. I put my non-broken one on the driver's side. Originally, the driver's side one is the one that I broke, but I was so annoyed with trying to find the handle every time I wanted to open or close the window, so I transferred it to the driver's side, the good one. Yep, and that's how you take your door panel on and off. More videos to come soon. Real quick, I'll show you guys the interior of my car, which is a little bit dirty, but yep, the full interior is still in here. Everything is still in good condition, except for, of course, the big piece missing right here, which I used to have. It used to still be here. It was cracked, and I ended up trying to take it off one day, and it shattered. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. I definitely don't want to leave it like this because it looks so bad compared to the rest of the car, but Got my boost gauge over here, which is kind of hard to see because of the sun. I also just purchased this triple tree right here, which I think looks badass. So I'm gonna put that in soon. Not sure when, because I gotta figure out what gauges I want to put there. I'm gonna keep my boost gauge here, I think. I'm gonna put an air to fuel ratio gauge up here and some other stuff, but I'm not sure what yet, so that's on hold. But yep, it's a little dirty in here, but I love this thing. The red interior, you don't see them anymore, red interiors, which is awesome. I love it. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it helped you out, or if you're just watching for entertainment, I hope you liked it. More videos to come soon.